Is an army of robot dogs ready? Is a flying umbrella real? Have robots learned to climb stairs? Here's an invention that could save our planet. You're watching Innovative Techs, and in a short while, you'll witness a collection of mind-blowing inventions. Let's get started. Want to drive an electric car without even thinking about charging stations? It's now possible with a new invention from GoSun. They've developed a 70-pound 5-inch high module that attaches to the roof of a sedan or hatchback, like a standard roof rack. Even while driving, this charger provides 200 watts, extending the car's range. It's designed for speeds up to 100 miles per hour. But the real magic happens when the car is parked. The module unfolds like a scroll, covering the windshield, hood, rear window, and trunk. By increasing its surface area, it generates up to 1,200 watts of power, adding up to 30 miles of range. When fully expanded, it stays within the car's dimensions, so you can charge at any regular parking spot in the city where you leave your vehicle. Is it possible to grow shoes that decompose after use without polluting the environment? New York-based company Oxman has developed biodegradable shoes without using microplastics or petroleum-based materials. They achieve this by using live bacteria that feed on organic matter to create a thermoplastic polymer. This polymer can then be turned into fabrics that stay flexible but strong, similar to tightly knit socks. The revolutionary technology involves a robotic foot mounted on a bracket. A biological polymer is applied through a nozzle, and the rotating foot evenly spreads the material in a 3D printing-like process. By adjusting the number of nozzles, the amount of elastic polymer, and the programmed foot movement, the shoe's design changes. Look at the beautiful pattern it creates. It is similar to intricate macrame weaving. The four-legged robot Animal, which you're already familiar with, was created to inspect mines, warehouses, factories, and other industrial sites to identify dangerous situations and check equipment. However, some areas can only be reached by climbing vertical ladders. To solve this, Animal was equipped with C-shaped feet, which allow it to push off lower rungs and pull itself up to higher ones. Its AI calculates the ladder's angle and the distance between rungs, learning as it goes. Just look at how clumsy other robots appear on a ladder compared to this agile explorer. A large tree can absorb up to 44 pounds of carbon dioxide from the air in a year. Now, scientists at the University of California, Berkeley say they can do the same with less than half a pound of fluffy yellow powder. This innovative material is called a covalent organic framework. It's porous, which increases its surface area and helps it capture air better. As air passes through, it interacts with the material's walls, which bind to carbon dioxide molecules while staying neutral to other molecules. The result is clean air. The advantage of this new material is that it can capture carbon dioxide directly from the surrounding air, not just from concentrated sources like inside smokestacks. This invention could replace other devices that only collect carbon and store it underground. It could help stop global warming. If this technology were applied widely in present day, it could make the planet's air as clean as it was 100 years ago. Have you ever played a guitar without strings? It's no joke. This new invention is equipped with touch-sensitive sensors. Placing your fingers on the neck mimics activating chords. To make it easier to play, there's colored lighting on the neck to show where to place your left hand. You can load a song from an app for practice, and the guitar will guide you. The chords are arranged like a traditional guitar, but if the song is more complex, you can expand the neck's functions to 21 chords by dividing each fret into 3 sections. There's a special touch-sensitive strip on the body. Tapping it simulates strumming, and you can set up to 5 different touch reactions. There's an area in front of the strip that is capable of mimicking fingerpicking. You can also add automatic background sounds like drums. The built-in speaker provides clear sound, and a magnetic port lets you connect the guitar to sound equipment. Fans of James Bond stories will be intrigued by the new Rolls-Royce Phantom Goldfinger, released to mark the 60th anniversary of the first Bond film. The designers drew inspiration from the Phantom III Sedanca DeVille, owned by the villain Goldfinger, which is how the new model got its name. The two-tone design combines the same black and green colors as the original. The interior is filled with references to scenes from the movie. The dashboard features a hand-drawn outline of the Furka Pass Road. The ceiling has 719 sparkling stars, and the team has recreated the constellation patterns over Furka Pass on the night of the last shoot in Switzerland. On the underside of the trunk lid, there's a golden golf club, the one used by the villain in the movie. When you open the trunk, it projects 007 and a tracking device referencing the one Bond planted in the car. In the rear doors are the signature umbrellas, but with red, blue, green, and yellow colors, like the Harlequin umbrella the villain kept in his trunk. Since the anti-hero was involved in gold smuggling, there are many gold references in the interior. The air vent deflectors and speakers are gold-plated, and there is a miniature gold car in a safe inside the central console. The brand's logo is crafted from pure silver and covered with 18-karat gold. The glove compartment plaque has an engraved quote from the villain expressing his love for the metal. Modern fire extinguishers are bulky and heavy, but now there's a compact and lightweight alternative. The stick fire extinguisher works by generating smoke, which pushes oxygen out of the air to put out the flames. To use this innovative extinguisher, simply remove the front cap, take off the back cap, and swipe it against the front edge, just like striking a match. Then direct the smoke toward the fire. This new device comes in two sizes, allowing it to handle different types of fires. It's useful for emergencies and also great for safely putting out campfires in nature. High-speed police chases of criminals on the road are very dangerous. They often lead to accidents and additional unintended victims. But the police now have devised a way to quickly stop offenders. Patrol cars are equipped with a bracket mounted behind the front grille. By pulling a lever in the cabin, the bracket extends sideways using a telescopic mechanism. At its end, there's a strip with 6 spikes. This strip shoots out like a blade. The officer positions it under the fleeing vehicle and lets the rear wheel drive over it. This punctures the tire, slowing down the car. 3 patrol cars are always equipped with this device, which has performed well on both dry and snowy asphalt. Is it possible to move away from the traditional tube-wing design used in passenger planes for over 100 years and still cut harmful emissions in half? Nautilus, a company from San Diego, is trying to prove it is. They have developed a triangular body shape with shortened wings. The engines are mounted at the back on top, creating a whole new cabin layout. This plane can fit 200 people while producing half the emissions of a Boeing 737, which seats 188 passengers. The blended wing design reduces drag by 30%, allowing for more passenger capacity without added weight, and leading to lower fuel consumption. This design also provides 30% more floor space, which can be used to create a more comfortable layout for long-haul flights. Initial successful wind tunnel tests have shown better aerodynamics. The company then produced a scaled-down version of the plane for real flight tests. This mini version can be used for cargo transport, as it can carry 60% more weight compared to same-size models with a traditional design. A butler opens the door and you step into a beautiful cottage, but this one is underwater. What is it? It's a new floating villa. It has an underwater floor with panoramic sea views. Through huge windows, you can watch schools of fish swim by. The temperature on the inside is controlled year-round with a touch panel. Curtains, lights, and other features are managed through an iPad. The villa covers 4,000 square feet and includes a pool, jacuzzi, kitchen, a cozy lounge area, and an open deck for sunbathing. The underwater floor features a large bed, allowing you to fall asleep and wake up with views of coral reefs. There are plans to mass-produce these underwater homes for rental to honeymooners or vacationers. You can see this innovation near St. Petersburg Island in Dubai.